What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Week 9 in the NFL. Let's go. It's a little bit bittersweet because we're at the halfway point. Halfway done with the season, only 9 more games to go after this week. Let's get it started with the first morning game. We got the 49ers heading to New York to take on the Giants. This game is a tough pick for me because both these teams are battling massive injuries. With Cam Scatterboo going down last week and the 49ers losing a lot of their defensive players, this one's tough. It's a battle of the beaten teams, but I think the 49ers have a better defense, so we're going to back them for the win. Next, we've got the Chargers heading to Tennessee to take on the Titans. The Chargers offense and defense is strong, while the Titans offense and defense is really struggling. So short and sweet, Chargers for the win. And then the Vikings head to Detroit to take on the Lions, who are just rolling over everyone. They have a strong offense, and the Vikings offense has been struggling, and we'll see who the quarterback is. So those things being said, I'm going to stick with the Lions to win this game. And then we've got the Falcons heading to New England to take on the Patriots. This is another tough pick for me. Every time I try to pick a Falcons game, I can't pick it right, it seems. So, but the Patriots are a strong, consistent team, and the Falcons are very inconsistent. They're good one week, they're not good another week. So I'm going to back the consistency, and we're going to take the Patriots for the win. And then we've got the Colts heading to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. Even though Rodgers and the Steelers are rolling, I think I'm going to have to back the Colts on the win for this one. And then we've got the Broncos heading to Texas to take on the Texans. This is a really awesome matchup and kind of a hard one to pick because I, the Texans are starting to do well. They're starting to play to their potential, but you can never count out Bo Nix and the Broncos. And I think they have a better defense. I think their defense comes out a little bit stronger, even though Houston has one of the top scoring defenses in the league. I'm going to go out on a limb on this one and say that the Broncos are going to come out with the win. Next, we've got the Bears heading to Cincinnati to take on them Bengals. This is another hard matchup. Everything inside of me says pick the Bengals, but they have a horrible defense, and I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna end up, but I can't. I'm gonna stick with the better defense. This week, I'm trying to switch it up a little bit and go with who's got the stronger defense because ultimately defense wins championships. So that's what we're trying this week. And on this one, we are going to pick the Bears for the win. I think they have a little bit better of a defense, and so that's where we're going to go with this one. And then we've got the Panthers taking on the Packers in Green Bay. Panthers have the 28th ranked defense, and the Packers are a one-loss team. A one-loss team. So I'm going to back them for the win. Packers win this one. And then we've got the Saints heading to LA to take on the Rams. The Saints are a horrible dumpster fire. So hopefully this one doesn't bite me in the butt, but let's go Rams for the win. And then we've got the Jags heading to Las Vegas to take on my Raiders. Let's go. With it being a home game, you know the Jags are going to travel. Everyone loves going to Vegas to watch a football game. But This might bite me in the butt, but I'm going to pick the Raiders for the win. Go Raiders. Just win, baby. Let's win. Let's get that third win of the season. Come on, we can do this. All right, moving on. We've got the Chiefs against the Bills, one of the better matchups. And, this is always a playoff preview, in my opinion. But, me being a Raiders fan, I got to back the Bills on this one. Bills for the win. And then we've got the Seahawks heading to Washington to take on the Commanders. I think Jaden Daniels is going to be back, but I think the Seahawks team is rolling real well and their defense is really strong. So we're going to back the Seahawks for the win. And then the Monday night matchup this week is the Arizona Cardinals heading to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. This is kind of a tough matchup for me because Kyler Murray is always up and down, and he might not even play the game. It might be, I think, Jacoby Brissett. So that being said, I'm going to have to back the Cowboys for the win. Those are my week 9 money lines. I'm going to have more picks, player props, anytime touchdown, 21 and done parlay coming up shortly. Keep an eye out for that. Let me know who you think's going to win this week. And as always, let's go